Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com with Leland.
Hey.
And it's time for a Beat Matt Batrep.
We work so you can play.
MiniWarGaming's Beat Matt Batrep.
That's right. I'm actually going to do a Beat Matt Batrep. It's been a little while since I've done one because I've been busy with narrative campaigns, and then we were gone for a week to Valhalla, and then we were doing narrative campaigns before that. And so you see Leland here not as a Sisters of Battle player, but as a Grey Knight player. So I go from really liking him to only liking him a little bit, because Grey Knights takes you down a few notches in my lycometer, I must say.
Yeah, I've been playing them since they were bad, though, so give this to me.
Yes, yes. But in all fairness, I invited him in, and I asked him specifically to bring the Grey Knights, because I am going to try out some of the new Tyranid models. We've come out with the Toxicrene and Maliceptor has already come out. We've got them assembled and ready to go. So in this battle report, you're going to see the Toxicrenes, and then in the battle report in the vault at the link below, we'll feature the Maliceptors. And today, we just got in the new drop pod things and all that, so we're going to feature those in future battle reports. That's all assuming that my wife doesn't give birth to our upcoming little girl, in the next week. I'm hoping to be able to get these done before that happens, because she is due in 7 days from this recording. So don't hold me to that. If it takes a little longer, that is why. So anyways, we're going to be playing Tyranids versus Grey Knights, 1,500 points, right? 1,500 points?
Yeah.
He went down to 15?
Yeah,
okay.
I got down.
You got down there, okay. And he's bringing a list I hate, and I'm bringing Toxicrenes and instant death goodness, and I'll talk about those models and how they work. And I'm just hoping to get some revenge, because at Valhalla, I got just destroyed by Grey Knight players, and they normally kill my Tyranids, because they're just a good counter to it. So I'm actually, normally I'm just like, whatever, as long as it's a good battle report, but no, I don't care. Right now, I want to kill Grey Knights. I want to kill them, and I want to squish their little heads, and I want to punch them and break the models into little pieces, because that's what they should do.
His email reflected none of that.
I know, I'm like, hey, I got some new models. Want to bring your Grey Knights? Bring a Dread Knight and some Paladins, because I want to beat the living snot out of them. I didn't say that part, so yeah, it's all a surprise at Leland today. So let's take a look at the list. On this side, we have the 1,500 points of Tyranids. Now you're going to notice a new Toxicrenes, or Toxicrene, whatever you want to call them. I got two of them there. I'll do a model review probably in another video, but just a quick thing, you're going to notice those tentacles are a pain in the butt. They just stick out. They actually take up almost the size of 3 of those large bases. But the model looks really cool, and it has really good rules, so that might allow us to forgive it for that. So leading the charge, we have a Turbogon. I've upgraded to have the Reaper of Obliterax, I think is what it's called. It's the Tyranid relic that gives him +1 strength, AP3, and although he's already AP2, so that won't matter. But it gives him life drain, which he instant kills on a 6. And knowing I was going against Grey Knights, I wanted to try out some insta killing stuff, because, and trust me, that does not guarantee a victory. I played against enough Grey Knight players to know that they can just, just destroy me before I have a chance to do that. The Toxicrenes, their rules, you can get the full rules actually for free if you go to blacklibrary.com on their digital downloads. And it was where you normally find the FAQ and errata. They actually have a free downloads area now, which features the Toxicrene and the Maliceptor, and I can only imagine that soon it'll feature the other new Tyranid models as well. But basically, the Toxicrene is a monstrous creature that has 2+ poison, and it insta-kills on a 6 when it's wounded in close combat. It also has a shooting attack, which is a large blast, 2+ poison, insta-kill on 6, ignore cover. It has some other special rules as well, like Lash Whips, which give it +1 or +3 initiative, has Toxic Miasma, which is a one-use only thing that can hurt guys in close combat, has Acid Blood, and all the monstrous creature special rules. And it's always shrouded, so it always gets +2 to its cover save. And I brought 2 of them because I just didn't want one of them to die right away, and we didn't really get a chance to see it. So we'll have to see what that does. And then we have 2 groups of 20 Hormagaunts with poison. And we have 3 Venom Thropes spread out, just to provide even more shrouded. They can't really double up the shrouded of the Venom or the Toxicrenes, but still, they can help the rest of the army. And then we have a Living Artillery node. This is a formation for the Tyranids, which is a Warrior Brood, with one of them upgraded to have the heavier weapon, so there's a Barbed Strangler in there. There's an Exocrine and 3 Biovores. And with their formation, they all get pinning for any blast weapons or barrage weapons. And on top of that, if within 12 inches of the warriors, they get to reroll scatter dice. Now, we've talked about this in past battle reports, exactly what that means, because twin-linked blast weapons reroll the scatter die as well as the 2d6. But because it specifically says reroll the scatter dice, the way we play it is that you only get to reroll the scatter die, not the 2d6. But also, when the Biovores launch their barrage, when you're rolling the scatter dice to see where the secondary blast hit, you get to reroll that as well. So it's both an advantage and a disadvantage. If they wanted it to just be the twin linked, and I would assume they would say the twin linked. So I realize that there might be some disagreements as to that, but that is our house rule there that we had decided in an earlier battle report. And on the Grey Knight side, we have 2 Dread Knights, and that is all. I'm just joking. That'd be awesome for me. And you have this formation, or this fortification back here, this Aegis defense line. This is off in the middle of nowhere with a comms relay. So I wonder what that is for. It is for the rest of his army. Now, which of the formations is this?
It's the
Nemesis.
I think it's called the Nemesis Strike Force.
Yes.
The Nemesis Strike Force.
The Nemesis Strike Force, which allows him to start rolling for reserve from turn 1 for these models. And he brought the command relay thing to basically get the reroll to his reserve rolls. So he doesn't care about the Aegis defense line. He actually paid the extra points for that, but he'd rather not put it out front where I could use it and get some cover saves. Because he's all 2+. He doesn't care about cover. And then we have, is this a group of Paladins and a group of Terminators?
Yeah, so we have 8 Paladins with a Mastery Level 3 Librarian right over here. And then we have a group of 10 Terminators. And everything is what you see is what you get.
So we got a bunch of Halberds and some Thunderhammers in there. And the level 3 Librarian, he ended up rolling on the Demonology Sanctic.
Yep.
And he got, of course, the Primary's Power of Banishment, which does nothing here. But he's got Hammerhand. Actually, no. He got Gate of Infinity, Sanctuary, Cleansing Flame, and Vortex of Doom. So basically he can start boosting their invulnerable saves. Cleansing Flame is a Nova that hurts everybody nearby. And Vortex of Doom is a Vortex. It's a Strength D blast weapon. So we'll see what that happens.
And it's his relic that gives him the 4th power.
Yes, he has the relic that gives him +1. Not to his mastery level, but to how many powers he is able to take. And of course, they all have Hammerhand and Force and Banishment, which does nothing here. It only works against demons. And the Dread Knights have Sanctuary, which gives them +1 to their invulnerable saves. And they have Force and Banishment as well. We're playing one of the Eternal War missions where there's just objectives. We've rolled and we have 5 objectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to be ignoring the mysterious objectives because I only usually like to play those when there's flyers involved, because then you might get the Skyfire Nexus. All the other ones seem to not end up making a difference in the game and just are extra paperwork and things to remember. We rolled off, and he got to choose sides, and he got to choose who deployed first, but he had me deploy first. And are you going to try to seize the initiative? No. You want me to have first turn in this case, because you have nothing on the table and you might be able to come in first turn. And that gives you the last turn advantage of grabbing objectives, if that actually matters by the end, as we will see. And we did roll, and there's no night fighting, unfortunately, which is really too bad, because then all my guys would have stealth and shrouded, and that would just be awesome. So I do have first turn, so Tyranids, turn 1. Toxicrene, whatever, is going to move forward through difficult terrain, 4 inches. Somehow I'm going to get it to fit with these stupid tentacles. Looks cool, but boy are they a pain. Move through cover for the Hormagaunts, 3 inches. Okay, I guess I'm not moving forward very far. Onward. They can just die, for all I care. Fortunately, this guy won't be in range, because he'd have to move up a full 6 inches to get closest, or shooting range of the one Dread Knight. But the Hormagaunts are in his way. Just spread out the Biovores a little bit with the Venom Throat. Move through cover for this Toxicrene, 3 inches. That's okay, I only wanted to move him here, so he still gets his cover. And the Hormagaunts as well. Wow, I really can't move through cover very well today. But I guess them just getting into cover will have to suffice for now. Can you imagine if the Toxicrene provided Shrouded to everybody else, like the Venom Thropes?
Oh, jeez.
That would have been awesome. I would not have been against those rules. Tervagon will stay there, and I don't know if I should bother spawning Gaunts yet, because when you deep strike in and cast your Cleansing Flame thing, that's just 1 more unit for you to kill.
But more Gaunts will make it harder for me to get within the 9-inch range.
Yeah. Let's spawn them. Probably roll doubles right away anyways. Hey, it didn't. 11. All right. There are our 11 new Termagants. Psychic phase, you get +2, I get +1. This is probably my one and only time that I have any chance of any psychic stuff going off. And I roll a 1. So I get 2 and you get 3. Well, let's just try for Dominion. And I make it with 2. So you might as well throw your 3 dice and get 2 6s. Nope, okay. So I have Dominion for 1 turn, so that'll be +6 to his Synapse. Shooting phase, I'm going to run the Termagants 6 inches. These guys have one responsibility. And I think you'll figure it out in a second. Three biovores are just going to target this guy for fun. Because hey, why not? Direct hit. And 2 ways. In the second template, direct hit. And third template, direct hit. Save those for when there's more important things. 3 hits at strength 4, so 6s. Hey! No wounds. Surprise. Gonna run this Toxicrene 3 inches. Still keep them in cover. These Hormagaunts, 8 inches, because they get +3. And they're just gonna take up position here. Anything but flamers that fire at them, they'll be getting 3-up cover saves from. So we'll see how much that keeps them alive in the next turn. These Hormagaunts will run 2. I'll re-roll with Fleet. 5, so 8 inches.
You know, Cleansing Flame does ignore cover.
Cleansing Flame does ignore cover. Wonderful. So glad to hear that. Just makes me so happy.
And it's Soul Blaze.
And it's Soul Blaze. Well, I don't care about Soul Blaze. I've never seen Soul Blaze do anything significant. It's just another counter to remember. Venom Thrope will run 4 inches just to here. This other Venom Thrope right here will run 5 inches just to here. Just keep them centered. And that's it. That's all I got. So I will hold there and just hope that only one of his squads comes in this turn. I don't know which one I'd rather have come in. Maybe the Terminators. Yes, I'd like the Terminators to come in this turn. Then I'll kill them, and then your other guys can come in. So, Grey Knights, turn 1. So you get to roll for reserves right away. Which ones do you want to do first?
We'll do the Paladins with the Librarian first.
All right, the big one. You make it.
Librarian.
And you get to re-roll these with your comms relay, so you're going to be fine.
Combat Squad number 1. Combat Squad number 2. Okay.
You don't waste your dice rolls, do you? You just need a 3. That's all I need.
Apparently, yeah.
He's going to be brave and drop his Paladin squad right here. Oh, you're safe. So it ends up right here, so that should be fine. And there they are, ready to go.
Right there.
One of the Terminator combat squads is going to drop here, and... oh, it's fine as well. Going off course, though. Yeah, that gives it distance. And there they are. Ooh, and another gutsy move. But then the last one right here. Oh, once again, safe. A little off course, though. So you got a nice hard-hitting group on the one flank, and a nice hard-hitting group on the other flank, and then 2 Dread Knights to run down the middle.
And remember, they can shoot and run. This
Or run and shoot.
Or run and shoot.
So they can at least spread out so all my blast weapons don't just run amok everything.
He is...
Dread Knight is going to move forward. He wants a piece of that Toxicrene.
I don't know if he'll actually go that way, unfortunately.
Not yet.
Not
He'll
yet.
still get a piece of the Toxicrene. Psychic Phase, you get +1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to your die roll. I get +1. So you get 13 and I get 6. The Librarian's going to attempt to manifest Cleansing Flame, which is a 9-inch Nova. It'll only hit the Toxicrene, but it is Strength 5, AP 4, so it ignores his 4-up cover, and Warp Charge 2. Yep. Oh!
Wait, I think I get the...
Oh, you get to reroll?
I think the Relic lets me reroll the 1.
We'll see. His Relic lets him reroll dice rolls of 1 when manifesting Demonology. And now he does make it. I'm going to throw everything to stop it. So I will get, I'm not a Psyker or anything like that, so I just get a 6 up. So I got to get 2 6s. No 6s.
Okay.
Take that. So you do 2d6 auto hits, 7. Wounded on 5s, no saves whatsoever. 2 wounds. So he has 5 wounds in total, so he's down to 3 because it was AP 4 and ignores cover. So he ignores his 3-up cover in the trees. Manifest Sanctuary on this Dread Knight.
Nope.
Fails.
Sanctuary?
Sanctuary on this one too, and gets it. I have no more dice to stop it, so he's now at 4-up invuln. Manifesting Force on these Terminators in case they get charged, and they get it.
Okay.
And they'll manifest Force as well. Oh, they will attempt to manifest Force, I should say.
Actually.
And you succeed with Force.
Okay.
This Terminator group is going to fire the Stormbolters and the Psy Cannon at the Toxicrene. Psy Cannon first, hitting on 3s, and it is Strength 6, correct?
Yes.
Strength 7, so wounding on 3s, AP 4, but I'll have my 3-up cover. Okay. So 3-up cover, 1 wound. So he's down to 4 wounds. 8 Stormbolter shots, hitting on 3s, and these are wounding on 6s. 1, 2. Hurry up. Ah. Come on, we want to see the Toxicrenes in action. Not, hey, they died to Stormbolters. And then they're going to run, because they could do that. So 1 inch, just to spread out a little bit. Guess you won't totally avoid the blasts. And they're going to fire at the Toxicrene. If they get the same amount of luck, then they should be able to finish it off. Psy Cannon first, hitting on 3s. Oh, you're getting good hits. Winning on 3s. Oh. Oh, he's got 1 wound left from the Stormbolters. And then the Stormbolters. Holy moly. How many hits can you possibly get?
The Emperor protects?
Yeah, 6 is the wound. 2 again! Oh, oh, first blood. And now they can run. 5 inches. This Dread Knight is going to target the Turbogon, so he fires his Flamer first and hits a Biovore as well. Wounds the Turbogon on a 4 with a 3+ armor. It's going to be one of those days.
It seems.
And wounds the Biovore on a 2, no save.
The thing I wanted to actually...
Yeah. Yay! And he's going to fire the heavy Psy Cannon, the 6 shots at the Turbogon. 3s to hit. 4 hits.
No, it's not enough to kill him.
And it's strength 7, 7, so 3s to wound.
Yeah, and it is rending. So no
2
rend.
wounds. 3 up armor. I have to fail 1 at least, right? And the other one is going to target Hormagaunts. Wants to try to clear the field a little bit. 8 hits, wounding on 2s, no saves. Oh, 5 wounds.
Yeah.
So we take the nearest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then heavy Psy Cannon is going to fire it as a large blast against them. And we have a 2-inch scatter. Goes right here and hits 6 of them. 2s to wound again. So 5 wounds. This one I do get a 3-up cover against though. Intervening models plus shrouded. 1 dies. They know how to make their 3-up cover. And they are going to all open fire on the Turbogon. 2 Psy Cannons hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Oh, just 1.
That was kind of terrible.
Yeah. So we have a 3-up cover. And he fails it.
Oh.
And 12 shots from the remaining Stormbolters hitting on 3s.
Does that include the Librarian?
Yes.
I think the Librarian.
Jeez.
It's much.
6 is the wound. I've only got 3 wounds left. Oh!
Nothing.
Why couldn't you do that to the Toxicrene? That's the one I cared about.
And we'll spread out.
Running 5 inches. Yeah, apparently they don't want to stay in a close formation for all the blast weapons that are about to come at them. And they're not immune to pinning, right?
I don't believe they're fearless.
No. So hopefully I can pin them. Just for fun, the Dread Knight's going to charge through and try to get to the Hormagaunts, and we did measure everything. It's an 11-inch charge. I don't have any Overwatch, so go for it. No. Nah. Nice try, though.
Yeah, it would have been fantastic if it worked.
Sure. And that is the end of turn 1. So all the Grey Knights arrived, jumped in, killed a Toxicrene, wounded severely another Toxicrene and the Turbogon, wiped out a bunch of Hormagaunts. And now let's see how much I can kill before they get their next shooting phase, which will kill the rest of my army. Tyranids, turn 2. Alright, this Toxicrene is going to move through difficult terrain 5 inches. So I'm getting him out of the trees so that he can charge out of the trees! Tentacles! So he can charge without worrying about going through difficult terrain. Hormagaunts. 5 inches.
Aww.
Hey, guess what the Hormagaunts are going to be used for?
Shenanigans!
Hey, you've got Overwatch, right? Right? We'll fire it against my 3+ cover save Hormagaunts, or suffer the wrath of dealing with all of them. Warriors need to move forward just to maintain a good synapse bubble. Throw up 2.
And
we did forget Soul Blazes on the Toxicrene.
And these guys over
These
here.
guys because of the Flamer.
And these are and the
Just him, because you didn't hurt
yeah.
them. So Soul Blaze on 1, 2, 3 goes out. Yep, he's gone. Hormagaunts goes out, and the Turbogon. Told you! It's just totally useless. And even if it went off, he wouldn't do anything. And these Termagants are just going to move over this way. So if I get lucky, I will take out 2 squads of guys. Move through cover, 5 inches. They're definitely going to be charging through cover, so they'll be initiative 1 rather than 5. but hopefully that won't matter too much, as there will just be lots and lots and lots of numbers. 20 of them to be precise. Batrep will move up here to provide cover saves. This one will stay here. Tervagon will hold still. Spawns 16 more, but does roll doubles.
Lovely.
And there are 16. Psychic phase, I get 2 and you get 9. So I'm not going to bother, because the only thing I would cast would be Dominion, and I'll probably just Perils, and then you'll deny it.
Well, don't you have your Warp Lance as well?
You mean the one that's Warp Charge 2?
Yeah.
That when I target somebody, you'll get a 5-up deny with reroll in 1s? Yes, I do have that.
You gonna give it a show?
Yeah. No, I'm skipping the psychic phase. Toxicrene is going to go first. He's going to fire his strength, or his strength 3, but poison 2 plus blast. And I'm going to hope not to scatter onto myself, so I'm going to target this guy right here and take a bit of a chance. Yay! So that actually hits 6 guys. So, not bad.
That was a Terminator bases being so big.
Yeah, they're so big. This is poison 2 plus, ignores cover, and it insta-kills on a 6. So we've got 4 wounds, 1 instant death. So go ahead, take the instant death wound first. You got 2 plus save. Okay. You're fine. And then 2 plus against the rest, which are not instant death. You take 1 wound.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. He's down to 1 wound. No instant death on that one, though. Warriors will also fire at them. I'm hoping for the pinning, which will deny their
Overwatch.
Their Overwatch. So I'm going to fire it back here, though. I don't trust them as much. Oh, direct hit. So I hits 4 of them. Only wounds on 4s, though. 3 wounds. 2 plus. Hey, you take a wound. Okay. Same guy, so he's dead. And that is a pinning check. Are within the shadow of the warp bubble, so you're -3 leadership. So your librarian's 10, right?
Quiet, you!
So you're down to 7. Yay! Oh! They're pinned! No Overwatch! Woo! The Biovores are going to target this squad right back here. And they're within 12 inches of the warrior, so they get to reroll the scatter dice. They don't need to. Direct hit. All 5 are hit. Second one, I'll reroll that. So that's gonna goes right on him. Yeah, so it's still gonna hit 1. So that's 5 or 6 in total, and another 5. So 11 hits. Okay. 4 is to wound. Lots of wounds. That was like 9 out of 11 wounds. So okay. 2 plus armor saves. You failed 1 of these, and you got a pinning check to make. You failed 1. So this guy is removed. Pinning check, but not -3 leadership. And their leadership is at least 8.
They should be fine.
It's 8 or 9, so they're good.
Yeah.
And I forgot the rest of my shooting with these warriors. I apologize. These 4 will fire their shots. We also forgot his feel no pain in both cases, so we'll go back and do that in a second. So the Death Spitters hit on 4s. That's a lot of misses. That's okay, I guess, from all the other ones that I've been hitting. And 3s to wound. 2 wounds. If you lose a wound to this, 2 plus, 5 plus. You're good. And then just roll your 2 5 plus feel no pains. No,
okay,
doesn't
he's
matter.
still dead.
These Termagants will open fire on these Terminators. 4s to hit, not bad, a little above average. And 4s to wound, below average. 2 wounds.
Okay.
2 plus saves, though. Oh, and somebody dies. No, over here, over here.
Over there?
This squad. And he dies to a Termagant.
Oh, it's my falchions, too.
I'm going to run these Termagants 2 inches, just to make it a little harder to flamer template them. 2 inches won't quite get the distance that I was hoping for, though. I'm going to fire the Toxicrene at the Dread Knight. I'm just worried that I'm going to kill 2 of these, which I probably wouldn't even anyways, and then he's going to fail his charge or something stupid like that. So I'm just going to fire at the Dread Knight. Now I didn't move, which means he's Blitzed skill 4, so he hits on 3s. 5 hits.
What?
Strength 7, AP 2, so wounding on 3s. 4 wounds! Oh! You have a 5-up invuln, though. If you fail all 4 of these, I kill the Dread Knight with a single shooting attack.
That is true.
That's never happened. Oh, you made 2 of them! You're supposed to make 1 of them. Oh.
It's actually
Down to 2 wounds. I'm going to ignore the Tervagon shooting. I could fire blast into these, but I just know it's going to scatter back and kill a bunch of my own guys, so no. And the shooting phase, no morale check, so let's go straight to the assault phase. The Toxicrene is going to charge. You do not get to Overwatch because you are pinned. And he charges 8 inches. Right here. Somehow, oh, look at that. His tentacles are in base contact with 3 guys. Obviously does not count. Yeah, you have force weapon, though. Hormagaunts are going to charge. The moving through difficult terrain is not going to matter at all because they have moved through cover, so they don't get the movement bonus or penalty. And they're pinned, so I don't even get the initiative penalty. So they move 9 inches for the charge. So somehow I've got to get them in base contact with these tentacles in the way. But we'll just do the best we can. All the Hormagaunts are going to be in this fight. Assuming the Toxicrene doesn't just like single-handedly insta-kill everybody. Which I doubt he will do.
Oh, he doesn't have enough attacks.
He's got 7 on the charge.
Ooh.
And you've got 8 guys. So he could kill 7 out of 8 of your guys. And it's possible the Hormagaunts would then be so far away from the remaining guy that they wouldn't get to fight.
Yeah, that is true.
That is possible. But I think I'll accept that if it did happen. But I doubt it will. And then we have right here, the Termagants will declare a charge against the Grey Knights, who will obviously want to overwatch.
So we'll start.
Psy Cannon, 6s, 1 hit, wounding on 2s, with a 5 up cover from Shrouded. Nope, 1 dies so far. And then 6 shots from Storm Bolters, hitting on 6s. Whoa!
Okay.
Well, I'm glad that they have charged first. And then wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, 5 up cover save. 2 more die. Okay, fine. Charge, 10 inches, they're in. Didn't make the charge range a lot further, but 10-inch charge will get them as far as they need to go.
This halberd's getting +2 initiative.
Yeah. Hormagaunts will be going through difficult terrain, but that just makes their initiative drop because they move through cover. 9 inches. I think they're in.
I gotta target as many of the Hormagaunts as I can.
I'd do the Hormagaunts for sure. Hormagaunts are going to have 3 attacks on the charge, and they're poison 4+.
At least my Falchions are in base combat contact there.
Yes, and there's going to be a lot of Hormagaunts. 20 Hormagaunts in this fight. We'll start with this fight. Your guys are initiative 4 and initiative 1.
Yeah.
So my Termagants and you go at the same time. So I'll go first because I doubt my Termagants will do much. 18 attacks from the Termagants, hitting on 4s. So very good hit, wounding on 5s though. Oh, okay.
Hey,
you know what I said about them doing nothing? Well, it all comes down to your 2+ saves. I would have laughed if you rolled 4 1s there.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
Oh, you better not keep doing that for these guys forever. Okay, so now it's your turn. So this guy's going to attack the Termagants, all the rest on the Hormagaunts. So 2 attacks hitting on 3s, and you're wounding on with strength. Well, doesn't matter.
Okay, no.
These 2 actually, because this will be hitting at the same time as the Hormagaunts.
So there's
5 attacks hitting on 3s. 4 hits, and you are wounding. What strength are you, by the way?
Strength.
Are you 5?
Oh, jeez.
You had 4 hits.
Yeah.
Or are they different strengths?
Yeah, I should have done them independently because he's strength 5, he's strength 4.
Well, we'll just make the. Well, I don't know. Whatever. It's okay. Just 2 and 2.
2 and 2. Okay.
So strength 5, wounded on 2s, no saves. So 2 die, and then strength 4, wounded on 3s, no saves.
1 dies.
So that's 3 in total die. 1, 2, 3 that don't get to fight.
Yeah.
Initiative 1, hammer first. Whatever he kills, though, can still fight. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. 1 dies. But this guy can still fight back as they all pile in. So we have 51 attacks in total, so I'm going to do 26 and 25. So the 26 attacks hitting on 4s. 4s to wound thanks to poison. Ooh, that was good. They were instant death on 6s. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter in this case. So 2+ saves. Only 1 failed from the first volley. And these 3 are in base contact, so your choice. That guy? He's got an extra attack. But he's your sergeant, isn't he?
Yeah, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference.
Oh, well. So half my attacks only killed 1, so 25 more attacks. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. Meh. Not enough. 2+ armor. Oh! 2 1s! So you gotta kill the hammer then. Wow. Okay. And that's a win for the Grey Knights, as he did 4 wounds and I did 3. But I am fearless because the Tervagon's close enough, so I will just pile in, which means you can't shoot at my guys because the 1 guy remained. I think I'd rather have that outcome than killing all of them. So we're just gonna pile in here. And now, everybody, the fight we have been waiting for. The Toxicrene, supported by a bunch of Hormagaunts with poison, against a large group of Paladins and a Librarian level 3 Psyker, who's also your Warlord, I'm guessing, right?
He is my Warlord. So
this is a very important fight because basically 1 successful hit from the Paladins onto the Toxicrene will insta-kill him. I'm only a 4 up armor save on top of that, and I believe all your weapons are at least AP4.
AP3 for the most part.
AP3, yeah. So you're just going to be 1 single hit is going to kill him. Yeah. So he's got to kill you with the Hormagaunts, which I have a chance to do because You were pinned. So see what happens. So the Toxicrene has 7 attacks on a charge. Oh, we've got our Hammer of Wrath first on a 3. Yay, I wounded you on a 3. You got a 2+5+ against that one, though, because it is AP nothing and not poison. So you're fine. Back to the important attacks. He's got 7 attacks, which are poison 2+, and his strength is higher than your toughness, which means he'll be re-rolling the 2+.
Yay.
But he hits on 4s.
Yeah.
So if I whiff this roll, then I don't have any chance. And I only instant kill when I roll 6s.
So we'll see what happens.
Hitting on 4s. Well, I didn't whiff. I got 4 out of 7. I was hoping for super above average, but I guess I can't ask for that. 2s to wound. Well, we got 2 insta kills. 3 instant deaths, and you've lost. It's a AP 2 because he's a monstrous creature. So you've got no feel no pain, and everybody. What is the invulnerable of everybody?
5 up. Yeah.
Is he have a better invulnerable as a librarian?
I don't think they gave him a 9.
So 5 up invul. Oh, your librarian makes his because it goes 1, 2, and then librarian. So there we go. Go Toxicrene. That was a really good roll, but that's what we want to see. And now the Hormagaunts at initiative 5 because he was pinned when I charged in, which means he does not get, or I don't get dropped to initiative 1 when I go in. So they're in there. These lash whips are getting in the way, but they're in there. They have 42 attacks in total, so I'm going to do 21 at a time, hitting on 4s. Good hit. And they're a poison 4+ as well, so wounded on 4s, not bad. But you have 2 wounds on each of these guys, so even if you fail horribly with your 2+ saves, and you have feel no pain, so you're fine so far. Cool. That's half of them. And the other half hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Ooh, not bad. Definitely did above average, but can you get? You suffer 1 wound.
Okay.
But they have 2 wounds each, so you are fine. So 3-inch pylon. This guy's actually not going to get close enough.
I don't
unless the librarian can get. No, we already measured it. Well, is the librarian within 3 inches?
Yeah, the librarian is.
So he can move to it. So that'll allow him to be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Toxicrene is dead. So we'll start with these 2 against Hormagaunts, and he's going to basically these 3 against Hormagaunts, these 3 against Toxicrene is what has been declared. So we got 3 hits against the Hormagaunts, wounding on 2s, no saves. So 2 die. And the same initiative, this guy will do his 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, 2 hits and wounding on 3s,
2
and
dead.
2 more die. But we didn't care about that. We cared about this, because they all have force weapons on, so only one of them has to make the wound in order for this to be successful. So it's very unlikely they're going to fail this. So strength 5 halberd back here.
Yep.
He's hitting on 3s. I'm only weapon skill 3. Oh, and strength 5, so winning on 5s, instant death. He got him.
Here we go.
He does have acid blood, so let's resolve that.
Okay.
So with acid blood, whenever a model suffers an unsaved wound, for every unsaved wound that the model suffers, you take an initiative test, and if you fail it, you get a strength 5 AP2 hit. He only suffered 1 unsaved wound, because when you look up instant death, it just says when you suffer an unsaved wound, you reduce the wounds to 0. It's not that he actually suffers 3 instead. So 1 initiative test, initiative 4, you make it, you're fine. And then he's obviously insta-killed. So Toxicrene insta-killed 3 or 2 paladins before getting killed himself. So the Grey Knights won combat, but I'm with instant out, so I'm fearless. It was my turn, so I will pile in. So they are locked in. They should eventually be able to clean up these Hormagaunts, but they did suffer some losses at least. And that is the end of Tyranid's turn 2. So charged in, killed most of this Terminator squad, but kept 1 alive, which was actually working in my favor, because it keeps them from firing at my guys. Charged the Paladins. Would have liked to kill more with the Hormagaunts, but 2+ saves and 5 up, feel no pain, and 2 wounds each. It's really hard to chew through that many, which is why I was counting on the instant death, which I did get 3 of, and he did fail 2 of those 5+ invulnerables. Mm-hmm. So it's really, the Toxicrene did as well as he could be expected to do, I think, rolling that many 6s. So let's go into Grey Knights, turn 2. It's time to go and assist that one guy. The poor one guy. And that Dread Knight will jump forward, obviously looking to take care of that Tervagon, maybe. And jumping over into difficult, which makes it dangerous. On a 1, you're fine. Okay. Psychic phase, you haven't lost anything, so you're still at +8, and I'm still at +1. And so you get 11, and I get 4. Sanctuary on him.
Nope.
Fails. Sanctuary against him. And he perils. I'll let you have it. 1. Okay, your leadership is down by 3.
Yeah, I know.
If you fail this, the model is removed from play. Leadership's... I don't even know what it is.
Oh! I needed to roll a 7.
You did it. Was he leadership 10?
I'm pretty sure he's leadership 10.
Well, he's not leadership 12. We know that for sure. You lost a Dread. Oh, I'm sorry if I sound like I'm too happy. You have no idea how many Dread Knights have just wrecked my face. You know what? Wow. Wow. Go Perils. Everybody who says Perils of the Warp got nerfed needs to watch this specific battle report, because, you know, one anecdotal evidence is obviously, like, speaks for everything, right?
I was feeling really good right there. Feeling really good. I was saying, you know, I've taken out the 2 Toxicrenes, so Dread Knights are just going to mop up. No.
Yeah. Well, they still will mop up, but maybe I'll be able to finish them off next turn. Hammerhand on this group, just to make it so they kill the Hormagaunts on 2s, for the most part. Look, you got it. You know, I'm not even going to deny that one, because I just...
you're being generous.
No, I'm not being generous. I'm saving my dice. You know, but Hammerhand on the 1 guy? How many more dice do you have after that?
2 more.
I'm going to save my dice. That 1 guy can have Hammerhand.
Hammerhand.
All right, how many? 1. Not denied.
All right.
So Hammerhand, and
Perils.
failed in Perils and got sucked into the warp, and is now feeding the Tyranid hive mind. And he failed the Sanctuary. So he's going to fire at the warriors. 4 hits, winning on 2s, no saves.
So 4 wounds.
1 dies, and then 1 takes 1 wound, down to 2. And then heavy side cannon firing 6 times, hitting on 3s. 4 hits. On 2s. So 3 wounds. Oh wait, I guess I do have... We said 4 wounds? So I do have cover against this, because of Shrouded. 5 up. So 3 wounds instead. 1 dies, and 1 is down 1 wound.
Okay. Overwatch.
And in the assault phase, he's going to charge. I will overwatch with my Death Spitters. 6s to hit, 2. 5s to wound. 2 wounds! But you got 2 up saves, so you can't roll double ones here, right? Right?
No, okay, good.
That would have been...
I'm
kind of happy you didn't roll double ones, but part of me is sad you didn't roll double ones.
That would have been upsetting.
So how far are you going to charge? 6-inch charge through cover. You got 7,
Okay,
so you're good. So you have move through cover as a monstrous creature. But you will be initiative 1. And then these guys are going to charge in to help out that lone Terminator. How far are they going?
They're in.
Even double ones they would still be in. Although it's nice to get a good coverage in there. So we'll start with this combat. My guys will go first at initiative 4, because he's initiative 1. So I hit him on 4s, just 3. 6 to wound, 1 wound. He's fine. Hammer of Wrath first.
Oh, yeah.
Your base strength is 6, right?
Yeah.
So 2s to wound, the 4 up save. I'm good. 5 attacks on the charge. You're going to be insta-killing with these. Whoa, only 1 hit. But is winning on 2s,
Oh, you're running
insta-kill.
skill 5 as well?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. You're going up against something that actually has enough to stop you. I'll let you insta-kill the wounded one.
Well,
So you win combat, but I'm fearless, which is good because I need that synapse there for just a little longer.
yeah, but now you can't fire your AP 2 shots at him.
Sure. Oh, at him. Yeah, you're right. That's true. Maybe I should run the X-Screen away so you can't kill him next. So I'll do this attack next. My guys are initiative 5, so they will go first. 20 attacks, hitting on 4s. That was less than half, but wounded on 4s because of poison. Eat! That's only 2 wounds. Maybe you'll roll double 1s and not roll your 5 pluses, but I doubt that. Yeah, you're fine. And you've got Hammerhand on, so you're likely going to kill all these Hormagaunts. We'll do all these at the same time because they're all high enough strength that they're winning on 2s, ignoring armor. So a bunch of attacks, hitting on 3s. Might not actually be enough to kill them all. Nope,
Definitely not.
That's
That
okay.
was actually kind of sad.
Yeah, but you're winning on 2s, no saves, so you should be able to chunk through a few of them. 5 of them.
Combat.
Yeah, I'll kill the guys over here. Yeah, so at least you're locked in combat during my turn.
Yeah.
Unless you do horribly in the next turn, which you shouldn't. Wouldn't mind finishing off one of them.
Just make sure he's got his 1 wound marker there.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to die next, which is good for you. Then we have this combat. I gotta somehow pile in my Hormagaunts in such a way that makes sense. I want to get as many as I can onto this combat, which looks like these guys will have to pile in right here, and then the rest have a choice. So we'll just move them like so, and then these 2 back here will have to stay in this combat. So it'll be 5 of them on him and 11 on them. So we got the 10 attacks from the 5 on the 1 Terminator, hitting on 4s. And 4+, so winning on 4s, 4 wounds. Make 4 2+ saves.
Nope.
Oh, you failed 2 of them. Save the ones. Okay?
Oh.
Make more than one failed when I get to these guys. And then 22 attacks on the other guys. Oh, that doesn't look that good. Actually, that was about half. So 4 is to wound, poison, and that's above half. You know, I wouldn't mind if you just lost 2. Or 4. 4 is okay too. Just pointing it out. Or none. None is okay too, I guess, for you.
Okay.
So Termagant's at initiative 4 along with some of your guys. I'm only going to get a couple of these in. Looks like 3 of them. As the rest have too far to go. Lousy Termagants, what could they do, right? 4 is to hit, 5 is to wound, 2 plus save. My goodness.
Okay.
I was just waiting for a 1 there from those guys. Everything here is wounded on 2s because they have hammer hands, so we'll do them all together. Freeze to hit.
Yeah, they're all going to be against the...
Yeah, you want to kill Termagants here. That's better than the other guys. 2s to wound. Much better. You kill 8. Doesn't. Yeah, you know what? You're charging. It's your turn. So actually, I should take them from the front because then you'll pile in closer. So it could make a difference. So 8 die. You pile in with those 3 that aren't in base contact. And just an FYI, I did lose combat, but I have a Turbigon nearby to give him fearless.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Well, it matters. Just I don't run. And that is the end of turn 2. So major losses on both sides. Both Toxicrenes are dead. The Dread Knight lost to Perils, though. The other Dread Knight really hurt. He's down to 2 wounds, but he's everything of the Grey Knights is stuck in combat, so I will not be able to use any of my shooting, which is too bad, because I have good AP2 shooting from the Exocrine. And the Terminators are here starting to cut a path, although they could start losing guys. The Paladins are pretty safe for at least another turn. So let's see what happens as we go into Tyranids, turn 3. So the Venomthropes are 2+ poison, so I'm going to see if they can lend a hand here. There we are. Biovores will move forward. The Exocrine is going to hide. This Venomthropes is going to go here just to block whatever charging he can. Move through cover for the Termagant, 6 inches. Good, I needed that. And they are going to move up with one job. That is tar pit those Paladins for as long as possible. And with this many wounds, it'll actually take them a lot longer to get through. And they might even get lucky and inflict 1 or 2 wounds, who knows. So I'm going to move through cover with the big guy. It's going to get him right here. I just want to provide better synapse over here, just to keep them all fearless. He's down to 3 wounds. Psychic phase, 2. So I get 3, and I will try for Dominion, and I get 2. And you get 8, and you need to roll 2 6s to stop that Dominion. And you don't. Wow, I got a psychic power off when your guys are on the board. It helps that you've lost some.
Even a 5 wouldn't have done. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it's only 6s.
He just allows me to reroll 1s.
Oh, right, you get to reroll that 1/1.
So, and it's actually 5s I'm after because of the Librarian.
No, 6s. It's
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's right. That's right. Never
mind.
mind. You and your rules.
So I actually got Dominion off. That'll actually protect the Termagants too, so that's good. Shooting phase, the Venomthrope will run 5 inches. Now he's just going to move over here. Boars will run 4 inches. They're just going to do that to screen the Exocrine as much as they can. Assault phase, this Venomthrope will charge first, 6 inches. That's definitely in. And the other one will charge. He's within 2 inches. These guys will charge the Paladins. That's they don't have fleet, so that's a failed charge.
Huh.
Well, I guess they're still kind of tar pitting because you got to get through them, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm gonna run the Turbigon 3 inches because now that I know I got Dominion off, I'm just gonna move him back a little bit. So close combat. Hormagaunts will go first at initiative 5. 16 attacks hit on 4s. No, that's not good. Half wounded on 4s. Just 3 wounds. Can I kill at least 1? At least 1? Yay! Your choice. All 4 of them are in base contact with Hormagaunts.
Yeah.
You don't get to strike back with whatever one dies.
We'll take down the hammer.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
And then we have our initiative 4 Termagants with your initiative 4 hammer-handed guys. So I'll do my Termagants first.
Sure.
And 9 attacks, hitting on 4s. A lot better hits.
Yeah, much better.
But needs 5s, which I only get 1 of. Can you fail 1 2+ save? No.
Oh, okay.
He's going to put the 3 all on the Hormagaunts because they're in base contact with them. So hitting on 3s. Oh,
Ooh,
that's
good
good
hit.
hits. Winning on 2s because of hammer hand. So you should be able to kill 5 or 6 of them. 6 of them.
Excellent.
All right. And they're going to pile in anyway, so I'll just pull off these 6. So you win combat. but are stuck. So piling in even further. And we'll go here. We got 5 Hormagaunts. 10 hits, or 10 attacks hitting on 4s. Oh, only 4 hits. Poison 4 plus, 1 wound. And you get 2 plus 5 plus. Yeah, 6.
Okay.
You're fine. I would just remove the 5, but you only killed 5 last time. So you might get even unluckier. And it was stuck in combat. Everybody's wounding on 2s with the hammer hands, so we're going to do these all at the same time. Hitting on 3s. Oh! You only got 5 hits.
This combat squad is terrible.
Yeah.
Like seriously, just terrible.
If you roll a single 1 in all of these, then you are locked in combat. Oh!
Okay.
Oh, that would have been so awesome, because then you wouldn't be able to fire at these Termagants.
Oh, that would have been golden for you.
Oh, that would have been so good, because now these Paladins are going to cause problems.
What's going on? These guys.
Consolidation, 5 inches. Looks like they want to take care of the Termagants. So they should be able to do mostly what they're shooting alone. And maybe a Nova or 2.
Oh yeah. There's definitely a cleansing flame coming your way.
And then this one. Your initiative 4 and their initiative 4. Venomthropes are initiative 6.
Okay.
Because they have Lash Whips.
Fair
which gives them
enough.
+3 initiative. I was not expecting that, because I've never, ever fought with these guys in close combat. So they have 6 attacks. Wow, this could actually do something. Although they're only hitting on 4s. Only half hit. 2s to wound with poison. But no instant deaths, because they're not Toxicrenes. 2 up saves. Huh?
Oh, come on!
Oh, he lost the wound. He's down to 1. Oh, glorious day. And we're all the same initiative, so you could die. Should I do mine first, or do you want to do yours first?
No, I want to feel good first.
But you might not even die.
I'm gonna punch your warriors.
Okay,
in the
fine.
face.
Punch my warriors in the face. You've got 4 attacks now. It's okay. You're gonna kill them both.
No, I'm gonna punch your. Oh,
You worried about them now?
it's an initiative 6.
Yeah.
I gotta punch the.
Nah, the warriors are synapse creatures.
They're synapse creatures, but I at least strike at the same time as them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill the Venomthropes then.
I'm gonna kill the Venomthropes.
Now they're 2 separate squads, so you have to allocate your attacks.
Ah, really?
So you're gonna do 2 and 2?
You're a jerk. You know that. Right?
Says the Grey Knight player. To the Tyranid player. Oh.
Hey, hasn't GW dumped on you enough?
Yeah, no kidding. So, what do you want to do?
2 and 2.
2 and 2. All right, first 2. 2 hits. And, oh, you almost didn't kill him, but it insta-killed him, so he's dead.
That would have made me really sad.
And then the other one hitting on 3s. And don't roll double 1s, and he's dead too. You got him. Wow, but he rolled a lot of 1s.
But
And then we have one last chance to kill you. I'm going to need 6s to wound, though. 4s to hit from the warriors. Only 3, so that's statistical. Hoping for above average statistics for these 6s. I get 1. Okay, can you roll a 1? You roll a single 1 here, and this Dread Knight's dead.
I think I've proven I'm capable of rolling 1s.
Roll a 1!
Oh!
Whenever you have 1 to roll, you always roll a 6. This isn't your sister's 6+ invuln. You don't have to roll that.
Everything I have has faith.
All right,
I'm
he's
devoted to the Emperor.
He survives it, but is tar-pitted until your turn, which I hope you actually insta-kill both warriors, because that'll allow me to take care of him.
Well, you should be able to take care of him easily then at that point.
Hopefully, yes. That is the end of Tyrannid's turn 3, so lost another Terminator, but killed 6 Hormagaunts. Killed the 5 Hormagaunts with no losses over there, and now are facing a large squad of Termagaunts, but should be able to pulverize them with their shooting and psychic. And coming down to 1 big core unit of Tyranids here. Still could be anybody's game, just because of the strength of some of the stuff that's still to be had. So let's see what happens as we go into Grey Knight's turn 3. Difficult terrain for these guys. They get to move 6 inches, so basically wherever they wanted to go.
Better Nova range.
Straight to the psychic phase. You get 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 11, and I get 6. Attempt to manifest Cleansing Flame. So 9 inches. 6 dice at it. Let's hope for another perils. Oh, you got 4. Rerolls the 1 actually, and makes that 5. I'm going to ignore that because it's only going to hit the Termagants, and so my deny would be on a 6. 2d6 auto hits against the Termagants, 6. Strength 5, AP 4, ignore cover, so 2s to wound, no saves, and...
That was terrible.
Well, only 3. That certainly was worth 6 dice.
Yeah, there's not much else I can really throw my dice at.
That's true. Now he's going to attempt to manifest Vortex of Doom, which is a small blast destroyer weapon at the Termagon. So it's Warp Charge 3, though, and you only have 5 dice left. So... Oh, you got it! Okay, I do deny on 5s, because I am a Psyker. Oh, so close.
Okay.
And because of your ages, I get to reroll my ones. There.
You don't get that.
You're right. So Vortex is fired.
Come back here, you.
So 12 inches is right here. Scatter, scatter, scatter. Oh!
Okay.
Destroyer hit. So if Destroyer hits, it's AP1 first off, not because it's Destroyer, but because of the Vortex. And this is going to actually stay and move around every turn. So I'm going to move him. I'm going to stick this down here. It actually removes terrain too. It probably doesn't anymore, but the old Apocalypse Vortex did, so let's just do that for fun. And Destroyer, you roll on a table to see what it does. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 6, the target takes D6 plus 6 wounds, no saves allowed, even invulns. On a 2 to a 5, it takes D3, invulns are allowed. I don't have any invulns, but I would get cover from it.
Okay. Oh, come on!
You rolled a 1! Woohoo! But it's going to move around, so that could cause problems. So Shooting Face, he's not going to fire at them because he actually wants to lock himself in combat with them so the Execrane can't just pulverize them. So straight to the assault phase, they're going to declare an assault. And I will overwatch with my flesh borers. And I will kill 2 of them. Hit on 6s. I do not roll a single 6 with 12 dice. How about that? 13 dice. So you need a 2-inch charge for difficult, so you actually have to roll 4 or higher.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. 7-inch charge. You are perfectly fine. So start with this combat. We both strike at the same time. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll
You're
go
that
first.
worried, eh? 3's to hit. Oh, come on! You're supposed to kill me! Oh, you didn't even kill me! I needed you to kill me so that I could shoot at you. Okay, you know what? Just for that, these 2...
He's going to turn around and just wreck them.
These 2 that both get to attack because it's the same initiative are actually going to kill you. Hitting on 4s. Okay, 4 hits. Wounding on 6s. Nothing.
Okay.
How did you do that? Now your paladins are going to be stuck in, and he's going to be stuck in, and I have a vortex of doom floating around my side.
I know how to pull my...
Can't I run? I know I'm fearless, but can't I choose to run? Oh. Do this fight next. We got 2 Hormagaunts. 4s to hit, and poison 4+ to wound, and 1 wound for the 2+ save. Nope.
Okay.
And we have our initiative 4. I'll do the Termagants first. 9 attacks and on 4s. Wow, 4 hits. And 2 wounds. 5 up to wound, 2 up save.
Okay.
You're fine.
Termagants.
So I'm going to do these 2 against the Hormagaunts and this guy against the Termagants. So the 4 attacks against the Hormagaunts hitting on 3s. And they are wounding on 3s now. You don't get your hammer hand off.
Yeah, 'cause
So.
it's strength 5.
Oh no, 2s. So you're all strength 5. So
Oh,
2s.
I haven't had my hammer handy?
No. And the 2 of them die. And then you got 2 attacks from the other guy.
Yep.
Who hits on 3s and wounds on 2s, no saves, and you kill 2 more. But still locked in combat, which is good for you, not for me. We have this combat. He does have frag grenades, so we're all striking at initiative 4. And these guys are actually within the range of the Termagant to have countercharge, so they're going to get +1 attack each. So 26 attacks hitting on 4s. I'll just re-roll 1 that fell on the floor. And winning on 5s. Ooh, not bad. 2+ saves, plus feel no pain.
Okie dokie then.
So we got actually some Hammer of Wrath, we forgot. We got 5 Hammer of Wrath. Because his Warlord trait that he rolled gave him Hammer of Wrath. So it's 5 Strength 4 auto hits. And that's 3 wounds with 6 up saves. So this could have affected how many attacks I had, but we saw that none of my guys did any wounds, so it doesn't matter. So we'll do the 1, 2, 3 halberds. 9 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ooh, not that great. 2s to wound, and you kill 4. I actually want you to kill all of them, so don't roll so bad. So then we have 1, 2, 3 guys with strength 4 attacks. You got 10 attacks, you got to kill 6 guys, man.
Oh,
all right,
no!
9 hits.
No!
Wounding on 3s, though.
That's not what I wanted
Come
to
on, kill him. Yay, you killed them all. Yeah, you exposed something to my shooting. Oh, finally.
see. Hey, damn it.
Consolidate. 1, 3. Oh, I don't want you to spread out too much.
Maybe you'll scatter back and hit yourself.
Or maybe the vortex will.
Oh, jeez.
Move nice and close to the vortex, which is currently hidden underneath my turbogun. So end of turn 3, the Paladins are exposed. They were hoping not to kill all the Termagants so they could be shielded, because somehow the Tyranids care about not shooting their own guys. One Dread Knight, however, actually, you know, this kind of works because if both of them got exposed, that would have been hard for me to choose, but now I can concentrate all my fire on your paladins. And then maybe, just maybe, the warrior will survive your Dread Knight who can't seem to hit more than twice.
We'll see.
Maybe. Or maybe he'll actually kill him. You know, weirder things have happened. As we go into Tyranids, turn 4. So beginning of my turn, we have that Vortex of Doom underneath, which scatters 5 inches forward. So go ahead and move it. And it is off of my guy, but doesn't hit any of yours either. That's too bad. And this Vortex right here, that is impassable terrain. So if I want to do anything, I have to go around it. Venomthrope is going to move over here to help reinforce the Termagants. Move this guy over here. Yeah, we're just going all out against these paladins. Psychic Phase, I don't know if I care about it. Nah, I'm not going to bother because I just chance of 1 in 36 chance of perils, and you'll probably negate anything I try to do anyways, so nope. Shooting Phase, these guys are going to fire. I'm going to target right here. Oh, if you not killing that sucks for me, but at the same time, it does allow me to reroll my scatter dice, so... Oh, I'm okay with not having to. 4 hit. And the second one goes where I want it. So I can... Let's go see if I can hit 5. Yes, so 5 hits. So it's 9. Last one. I'm going to reroll that so it doesn't hit my own guy. There we go. It's 5 more. So 14 hits.
Oh.
Wounding on 4s, pinning. Not that many wounds. 2 up armor. What? Pinning only comes into effect if you suffered an unsaved wound, not if you just hit. So no pinning test there. This guy's going to go next. He's going to start with his Desiccator Larva, which is poison 2+. 4 hits, wounded on 2s, 3 wounds. 2+ saves. Wow.
Okay.
And then he is going to fire over here with his Cluster Spines. Direct hit. So that is 4 hits.
Nuts.
Wounding on 3s, 4 wounds. 2+ armor. Oh, whatever. The Toxicrene is going to fire his blast because it is pinning because of the formation. And I get to reroll the scatter dice. Direct hit.
Oh.
So that hits 4. So winning on 2s. Of course, I can roll 1s. So you have a 5 up invuln and a feel no pain. So go for it. What? You better not. Okay, good. The guy in front's down to 1 wound. And you do have a pinning check to make it. -3 leadership because of Shadow in the Warp.
Pinning check.
Leadership 7.
Oh, of course I fail a pinning.
Good, you're pinned. So in the assault phase, I'm actually not going to charge him because he can't use his Nova power because he would be snapfiring, and you can't snapfire Novas. And you can double check that in the rulebook, and that is correct because you can't snapfire anything that does not use a Ballistic skill. Anything that doesn't roll to hit, such as blast, templates, and any special things. And Novas do automatically hit, so you don't roll. And if I the amount of 2+ saves he made was ridiculous. Like if he had just gotten 1 wound through, or these guys had gotten 1 more wound through, that would be 2 more guys gone. And you can just picture this squad at 4 instead of 6. All of a sudden, it doesn't look so crazy when my guys charge in. But right now, even though he's going to be at a high initiative because of his weapon, the Reaper weapon, which gives him +3 initiative, a Swift Strike. It's just, it's not, he won't be able to kill enough. He'd be lucky to kill 2 because the Librarian's next in line. And the Toxicrene, he's AP2 in close combat, but they'll kill him before he has a chance to do anything. And the Biovores, of course, won't do anything. They're just there for fodder. And so instead, I'll just leave those Paladins for a turn where they can basically not move and only snapfire their weapons, which hopefully won't do anything. You watch you roll a bunch of 6s. And then I can try to deal with them in my shooting phase next turn. And maybe I'll get lucky and the Vortex will eat some of them. Or it'll eat me, and that'll suck too. But the Venomthrope is going to charge the Terminators. Yes, 10 inches is definitely in. So go straight to this fight. He's initiative 6 with his Lash Whips, hitting on 4s. 3 hits, wounding on 2s because of poison. 3 wounds, no AP though, so 2+ saves. They're the ones!
Jeez, okay.
Saved it for these guys, eh? Termagants and him, the Venomthrope will actually get out of combat because these guys will block him.
Well, that ain't no good for me.
Assuming that he's even alive at the end of this. So why don't you do your 2 attacks? 1 hit, wounding on 2s. You kill 1 Termagant who still gets to fight. 4s to hit. 5s to wound. 3 wounds. Can you fail 1 more 2+ save?
You can do it. I believe in you. Oh!
Okay.
3 of them! I inflict like 15 wounds on them! And so 1 Termagant dies too. I can't complain about the Terminators dying. I would have actually rather them survive if the Paladins die. So consolidate Termagants and him, 1 inch each. So I'm just going to turn around and move forward a little bit.
I was really hoping they'd hold out for one more turn.
Yes, that would have been good. And then we come to this fight. You know, if I do kill him somehow, luckily right now, then I'm most likely going to win.
You have a good chance
All of the Paladins are still pretty beefy and manly and can weather a lot of hits, obviously. But this Dread Knight surviving here, and really, statistically, you're fine. You should be fine, right? Yeah. But who knows? You want to do your attacks first, or you want me to
go ahead, do yours
No,
first.
no, you go. Okay, fine. 3 attacks, nothing. You have 4 attacks hitting on 3s. No, hit on 4s. No, it didn't matter. Don't roll quadruple 1s. Well, that guy rolls a lot of 1s.
He does.
But he does still.
You don't have to pull punches anymore.
Yeah, you killed him. Yeah, you need him. 5 inches. Whoa, so we got a Vortex at the beginning of your turn that's going to move around. But before we go into that, you got a Dread Knight with 1 wound left, and a Paladin squad who's been injured but still has plenty of power left in it, but who are pinned and have gone to ground. And we have a Vortex that's going to who knows where. That's going to go who knows where. You know, I can do my grammar. That's great. It's great grammar.
You grammared good.
I grammared good. So let's see what happens as we go into Grey Knight's turn 3. Vortex, where does it go? Doubles and X go away. 8 back. Oh, that's not going to hit anyway.
That's
Boring.
Yeah, no kidding. What's up with that?
I wanted to drift over to your Dread Knight and then make him die with the 6. Actually, 2+ would have been fine. So he's going to jump and try to take on the Exocrine. The Psychic Phase, you get 2 + 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 7 and I get 3. Sanctuary! Can you get it this time?
Yes,
You do.
Okay. That's a 4-up invulnerable then.
Yeah, instead of a 5-up. I need to get 2 6s. How many dice do you have left?
5.
5. And you're going to want... Okay, you know what? I'm going to let you have that. You're going to Gate of Infinity.
I'm going to Gate of Infinity.
So that allows you to remove your models from the board and deep strike wherever you like.
Yep.
So, what warp charge what?
It's Warp Charge 1.
How many dice are you going to use?
I'm going to use 3.
All right, go for it. You need a single 4+.
I got it.
Oh, you didn't perils. And I didn't stop it. So you remove this unit from play and deep strike him on the board. His master plan is to teleport over here, or Gate of Infinity over here. Well, you're fine.
Yeah, that's it.
You're fine. Oh, I was hoping to get some good shots at you again. I got to pay attention to which ones. Yeah, because he's not hurt. He was.
Yeah, the side cannon one was hurt,
And this guy too.
Let's.
So these 2 are hurt.
Yeah.
And he's going to cast Sanctuary on himself, just in case my Exocrine survives.
Yeah. Sanctuary, just in case your Exocrine survives.
You got it.
Okay.
So they both have 4-up invulns.
Finally, the Sanctuary.
And these guys deep strike. Yeah. So shooting phase, he's going to fire his flamer into the Exocrine and try to hit as many Biovores as possible. Looks like he can get 2 of them.
Okay.
So wounds the Biovores on 2s. 2 wounds.
Okay.
So this one's down to 1. The Exocrine takes a wound, 3+ save, makes it. 6 shots from the heavy side cannon into the Exocrine. And only 3 hit. This guy is just not combat ready. Strength 7 though, right?
Yep, with
so
rending.
3s to wound with rending. 3 wounds. Plus armor. I fail 1. I'm down to 4. And these guys will snap fire because they had gone to ground. So even though they did some trickery with their Gate of Infinity, they still do have to snap fire. So you have...
Side cannon first.
So 1 side cannon?
Yeah.
The other one's dead?
The other one is dead.
Alright, so snap firing, hit on 6s. 1 hit, of course, you had to hit. Winning on a... Nope, not a 1. 8 Stormbolter shots, which have proved to be very effective against Toxicrenes, all miss, because they needed 6s.
Oh.
Assault phase, declaring a charge against the Exocrine, who will turn around, not that his facing matters, because he's monstrous creature.
Part of me is tempted to declare a disorder charge.
The problem with that is you can't do it with a single model. Because you have to move the closest distance,
Yeah, fair enough.
and so there's no way to, like, spin around and do it.
Alright, do your Overwatch then.
So, Overwatch from the Exocrine. 6 shots! Hitting on 6s.
let's see it.
Strength 7, AP 2.
Alright.
I got 2 hits!
Oh, gee.
Oh, you've only got 1 wound left! Oh, can this be the happiest day of my life? First with the Dread Knight falling to perils. Second from Overwatch, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds! You have a 4+ invuln. Oh, you freaking had it! He's only 2 inches away, so he's automatically in.
And what's his initiative?
It's lower than 4, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm initiative 3, weapon skill 3. Hammer of Wrath, wounding on a 4. Nothing. Hey, you got 5 attacks. I've got 4 wounds, so I could survive this and kill you with my close combat. Yes! You can't kill me! Oh, it makes me feel better. 2's to wound. You do knock me down to 1 wound, though.
You might kill him. But
I
one
might.
bloody eye.
I might. I've only got 3 attacks sitting on 4s. Okay, 2 hits. And wounding on 4s, though. I'm only strength 6.
Okay, so 4s.
So 4s. Oh, we got 1. 4 plus invuln, because it's AP2 as a monstrous creature. Oh, you stupid Dread Knight! I hate you, Dread Knight! I hate you! Oh! Can't believe he survived! Overwatched, hitting him twice, and actually hit him in close combat, and he survives with a stupid 4 plus. And you know what? It wasn't even your sanctuary. You rolled a 5, a 6, and a 6.
I know.
I paid attention. Your stupid invuln rolls, just like your paladins. Should be 1 more dead. Should be 2 more dead at least. Tyranids, turn 4. Vortex. Going 5 inches that way.
It just
ends here. We'll keep the terrain on this time, because you're not actually supposed to remove terrain. Okay, well, I guess we got to deal with the Dread Knight. He's only got 4 attacks, and there's 4 total wounds between the 2, so it'll be very hard for him to allocate in such a way to kill both of them. He'd have to allocate 1 and 3, which is... He might actually keep both of them alive, so have to leave that up to you. Venomthrope. Small group of Termagants who liked killing Terminators. They actually killed a lot of Terminators. They shot down a couple, and then killed another one in close combat, so that's pretty good. Biovores will actually move away. Like so. Psychic phase, because hey, why not? So I get 4, and you get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting desperate, so I'm going to try to manifest Warp Blast. And I fail. I needed 2. Shooting phase! Now I've lost my warriors, so I do not get to reroll the scatter dice. So, but they can see, so it's 3 inches. The first one hits 3. Second one, ooh, that's going to hit 1 more, so it's 4. And so it's here, 1 more, so 5.
okay.
Really? This is not going to do much. 4 wounds. 2 up. Oh, you made 1, or you failed 1. 5 up, feeling no pain.
Oh,
He took a wound from here, so this guy takes the wound. Gonna run the Venomthrope, 3 inches. And the Termagants will run 4. Salt phase. Oh wait, pinning check. Oh wait, no, the warriors. No, they have pinning. The warriors only let them reroll scatter dice, but you suffered an unsaved wound, so you have a pinning check. Are you within 12 inches of the Termagon? No.
Oh, thank you.
Leadership 10. Leadership 10.
If I roll 11 or 12. Okay.
Oh, you're good. You would have made it even with.
If I'd gotten pinned again,
that would have been awesome.
that would have just
It's like you guys stay there.
Well, then it just becomes a game of Gate Infinity all over the place.
Run away! Run away! Run away! I needed 4 inches. I got 5, so I am in. So first off, Hammer of Wrath, strength 5, winning on a 5. Could be funny if you died to that. And the Termagon comes in and kicks you in the face.
over.
Yeah. And then he will attack at initiative 5 because the Reaper of Obliterax, or whatever it's called, gives him Swift Strike, which is the same thing as the Lash Whips, plus 3 initiative, so he's initiative 5. Hitting only on 4s, though. Oh, I gotta reroll this one. 3 hits. Strength 6 with poison, but poison won't matter here because we're same strength and toughness. So I'm winning you on 4s, but it is AP 2. Oh!
Boy.
And the 6 is instant death, which doesn't matter because you're down to 1 wound anyways. 4 up invul. Make 3 4-up invuls. Don't you dare.
Oh, he's dead.
That Dread Knight dies, and Exocrine stays alive. Wow, the Reaper of Obliterax. Not bad.
That extra initiative, yeah.
Yeah. Consolidate Turbogon 5 inches, Exocrine 6 inches. Exocrine is going to move back here. You can shoot him if you like. And the Turbogon is going to move here and hope the Vortex does not eat him. And that's the end of Tyranid's turn 4. So killed the Dread Knight without any further casualties. Exocrine's down to 1 wound now. Turbogon's down to 3. We got a Vortex that could really eat up anything or disappear. And still a good strength Paladin squad. There's 3 guys. All the brown bases, or the light brown bases, are down to 1 wound. But there is a level 3 Psyker and they're ready to go. So Grey Knights, turn 4. Vortex moves first. Doubles it, goes away. Oh, crap. And I had to move to the one place. It hits my Turbogon. Destroyer hit. 2, so D3 wounds. A 5 or a 6, he's dead. So he loses 2 of his wounds. He's down to 1. Had to move my Turbogon there. Of all the places. Thought it would be the safest. Like, what are the chances of it going in that direction? Somebody else can do the math. What's she gonna do? How are you gonna survive? You got several guys who could kill you.
That's my Nova range right now.
Psychic phase.
So 6.
You get 2 plus 3 plus 1. Yeah, 6, and I get 3. Sanctuary first off, just in case he does not kill the big guy. And you fail. And what are you going to cast now?
Cleansing Flame.
All right, and that'll target just the Biovores.
Yeah, I'll only hit the Biovores.
Go for it. Failed.
Okay. Oh, wait.
And denied.
I get the one reroll because of the his relic.
Were there 2 1s there?
There were 2 1s there.
Oh, okay. I just got 2 6s. Okay, you still failed.
Fails.
Well, you made it, and then I denied it.
Yeah.
And then they're going to fire at the Toxicrene. Psi Cannon hitting on 3s. Good. And then it's strength 7, so winning on 3s.
Just want to see 1 6. That's all I need to see.
For the rending?
Yeah.
3s rending. 1 6, 5 up cover. Wait, where's the Psi Cannon? It's here?
Yep.
3 up cover. You're shooting through my guys. Saved. And then 1 more wound with a 3 up save. Saved. It's alright, you still got Stormbolters. And then 4 Stormbolters hitting on 8, or hitting on 8s. It's 8 shots hitting on 3s. Yeah, hitting on 8s, I wish. Oh, you're going to kill with Stormbolters, just like the Toxicrene. 3 wounds? What? Well, I'm going to roll my 3 pluses like you roll your 2 pluses. But not like the Terminators roll their 2 pluses.
Well, let's see what happens.
Oh!
I needed that.
You sure did. So that's the end of your turn.
It is.
It all comes down to what this Vortex does. Because I'm pretty confident that if he does not die, and this Vortex doesn't kill all them, that Combined Fire plus Assaulting could still give me the game. But it's not guaranteed at all. As we go into Tyranids, turn 5. Your Vortex, or go back 12 inches. Yay! Doubles! It disappears. About time. Turbogon moves forward. The Deadly Venom Throat moves forward. The Terminator Hunting Termagants move forward. Biovores are going to shuffle. Like so. But like over here. Psychic Phase. 5. I get 6, and you get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to pass on the Psychic Phase.
Oh, come on.
I want to use Warp Lance.
Come on.
But you're going to get a 4-up deny with rerolling 1s, and you've got more dice than me, so that actually gives you a better chance. While it gives me a chance of paraling and killing my Turbogon, which would just be a sad way for him to die.
Perils doesn't stop me from anything.
It stopped your Dread Knight from killing my Turbogon. So I'll go straight to the shooting phase. Start with him, because it's a shorter range. 3 hit. 2's to wound. Oh, just 1. But if you roll a 1, then one of your guys dies, because the closest guy is fine. And then he'll fire his Cluster Spine. I'm going to fire it here. I'm going to take a chance. Direct hit. So they hit 3. 3's to wound. Oh, come on. 2 up save. Oh. Biovores right here. No rerolls this time. So I need a direct hit. Oh, no. That's bad. 6 inches. And frick, it totally misses, which means it just drops D3 Spore Mines. 2. So they're right there. Now that's not the worst thing that could happen because they can charge and soak up the Overwatch. And in case you're wondering if they can charge the turn they come in, it doesn't say anything about them coming in from reserve, so that's why people follow that, which is pretty interesting. 4 Termagants. Yeah, at least you're not pinned. 4 Termagants are in range. 4 is to hit. Oh, they've lost their tank hunting ability. And no damage. Wow, that was a bunch of nothing. That's really too bad. The only advantage I have is 2 Spore Mines there. Who will declare a charge? Will you Overwatch? I could fail the Overwatch because I go half distance. So if I roll double 1.
Yeah. I gotta. Yeah. I'm gonna lose it otherwise.
Alright. Cannon. Nothing.
First.
And then the Stormbolters. 1 hit, winning on 2s, no saves. So 1 dies. So it's a 4-inch charge, but I only charge half range. So I need to roll 8 or higher. 7, so if they fail the charge. Next, he will charge. They do have the Psych Out Grenades, which in the Grey Knight's Codex makes him not get his bonus attack, but oh well. So let's see how far he goes. 5-inch charge. If I fail this, it's pretty much game over. 9.
Oh, you're...
So he is the nearest. The Venom Thrope is going to charge next. He, however, needs an 8-inch charge. And he gets it!
Okay, then.
And just for fun, the Termagants are going to charge. They need a 10-inch charge. No. as well. Yeah, they're
That's right, they're assault.
assault weapons. They are going through difficult terrain, so that becomes a 4-inch charge. I'm just going to move this because that tree's in the way. So they will be initiative 1. So this is it. This
is
assault
it.
determines the winner of this game.
Let's see what happens.
Unless we self-destruct against each other, really it's whoever wins this fight is going to win this matchup. And it's too bad the Toxicrene's not here to see it. But you know what? Everybody else being poisoned kind of in honor of the Toxicrene. And he is going to be poison 2+ re-rollable. And he is going to be hidden first. But first off, we have our Hammer of Wrath winning on a 3. Nope. Venomthrope actually goes first. Initiative 6. You got 4 attacks in the charge. Hitting on 4s. 3 hits. He's poison 2+. Oh, 2 wounds. 2's to wound. That's good. You're good. Now the Turbogon, who loses his bonus attack because of the Psycho Grenade, so he only has 3 attacks hitting on 4s. 2 hits though, that's good. Wounding on 2s, re-rolling, and 6s are instant death. Now that won't matter too much because the first guy I'm going to kill is already wounded. Alright, so 2 wounds, AP 2. You only have a 5 of invuln because you failed your Sanctuary. And it's not instant death, so you got to feel no pain.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, man. Librarian is going to pile in.
Pile in.
And then he's got to engage the Biovore.
Well, can't he pile in over there and...
No, they have to go towards unengaged models first. And this guy wasn't anywhere near him.
Oh, let's see what the 3 inches are.
Unless you can't get there within 3 inches. In which case... Nope, he can't. So your choice then. Just move as close as you can. So these 3 are all going to attack the Turbogon. And then we have this guy on the Venomthrope and this guy on the Biovores.
So we'll start with the Strength 5
So
one.
Strength 5, hitting on 3s. Oh, just 1. And your Strength 5, so you're winning on 5s, no saves. And re-roll that. You killed him.
Okay. Ooh, Psychic.
These guys take 3d6 Strength 3 hits, 14. 4s to wound. Ooh, not too bad actually. 5 wounds, 6s to save, and 4 die. And then you got one guy with 3 attacks against the Venomthrope. 3s to hit. And he's Strength 4, right?
He's strength 4, yeah.
So 4s to wound, no saves. Oh, you don't kill him. He's down to 1 wound. And then one guy with 2 attacks against the Biovores, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, wounding on 4s, nothing.
Oh.
Biovores pile in. Can they win combat? 9 attacks, hitting on 4s. And 4s to wound, 2 wounds. Plus, and you're fine.
Yeah.
So I lost combat by 1. I'm no longer fearless, so leadership 6 on both of these down to 5. So leadership 5 on the Venomthrope. He runs, and the Biovores run. So initiative roll off. Why don't you do yours first?
I can't catch you.
Oh, you're Terminators.
Terminator armor, yep.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm not going to rally. So at this point, I think we're going to call it. Because if the Biovores did rally, which is unlikely, then they would not be able to fire. And the Venomthrope would not be able to charge. And so you'll just have another turn where you can just shoot them all to death. Yep. So, good game.
Good game.
And we'll have a bit of a post-game discussion for the Vault members. So you can go ahead and click the link in the description below to go watch the post-game show right now, where we will talk about what I think about the Toxicrene and just how this game went overall. And then, of course, we're going to have a second game with the Maliceptors against some Grey Knights, a different Grey Knight list, and a different Tyranid list on top of that, which will be in the Vault, the links below. If you're not a Vault member, you can still click the links and get a 7-day free trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault. You can get it as low as $3 a month when you get the bronze membership yearly. And it really helps support us, allows us to make all these videos. We do appreciate the support we get from our Vault members. So go ahead and click the links below, and happy wargaming.